Hey, good afternoon and happy New Year's Eve. Meteorologist Shawn Cable here in the First Alert Weather Center, and we are going to be rolling into 2025 with some changes. Our temperatures are dropping, and they are going to keep dropping through the rest of the week, next week, and even beyond. And we'll talk a little more about that here in just a moment. We are done with this kind of dreary, warmer than average, drizzly, foggy pattern that we've been in for the past several days. We have colder air that's going to be moving in. We had a system that moved through yesterday, brought a little bit of light rain, even a little light snow to far southwestern Minnesota. This system has now started to move out, and it's going to continue to go to the east. And we have high pressure that's moving in, and that is going to eventually get the clouds out of here. We'll start to see, I think, maybe a little sunshine across far western Minnesota, at least hit and miss by later this afternoon, and then really across much of the region by tomorrow. But I'll tell you, that sun is not going to warm us up at all, because behind this low and along with this high pressure system, we are going to get a lot of cold Canadian air that's going to be flowing in, and it's going to keep coming with temperatures basically dropping a little each day right on into the weekend. By Saturday and Sunday, highs in the tweens, and while we are going to bump a little bit Monday, Tuesday of next week, by mid to late next week, it's going to get even colder, with single-digit highs and below zero lows likely. That's all below average. In fact, our entire 10-day forecast is going to be below the freezing mark. So get ready for some of that. As we make our way through the afternoon and into tonight, we may see a couple breaks in the clouds, a little peak or two of sunshine. There could also be a couple of scattered flurries, but it's not going to amount to much. Not expecting anything that'll accumulate. Here we are. Overnight, clouds start to break. And then tomorrow we may start with a few clouds, but by afternoon we are going to get those clouds out of here, and we will have some sunshine, but again, not going to warm up much, unfortunately, as we head into the rest of the week. We're going to see the temperatures continue to fall. Let's talk a little bit about what's going to be happening this weekend, and our latest models are pulling this system a little further south, but you can see here we have a system that's going to move across the central U.S. from Saturday into Sunday, and that could bring some snow Saturday night through Sunday into Monday. Now, this is one of those things at this point, because we're still almost a week away from this, it may or may not happen, and here's why. The low is going to move across the central part of the country. To our north, we have an area of high pressure, and that high, depending on how strong it is, could push this system south, far enough south so that it's not really even an issue for any part of Minnesota or northern Iowa. Again, that's something we're going to watch. Stay tuned for updates. We'll have a much better idea once these systems start to develop in the next couple of days, and we will have updates for you. But at this point, don't get too concerned if you have travel plans for the weekend. Right now, I think we're looking at, if anything, mainly light snow, could be a little heavier to the south, but definitely something we are going to be watching closely as we make our way through the week. All right, so this afternoon, generally in the upper 20s, around 29 for a high in Mankato, which basically means our temperature is going to hold steady. We've been hovering in the mid to upper 20s here for a pretty good chunk of the morning, and that'll continue through the afternoon. The wind will die down a little bit. We've been dealing with gusts up to around 25, some places close to 30 here through the morning, but the wind will slowly back off here, and it will become a bit less blustery as we head into the afternoon. Here you go, 10-day forecast. 29 today, 22 on New Year's Day, with a little sunshine, especially in the afternoon. And then our temperatures go down. Talking 11 and 12 for highs on Saturday, Sunday. And there is that chance of snow late Saturday into Sunday. But again, that could change. Stay with us for updates on that. Of course, keep your KEYC First Alert weather app handy. We do bounce back up. I mean, not much. Mid-teens by Monday, Tuesday. And then it gets even colder with single-digit highs below zero lows by mid to late next week. Have a great and safe New Year's Eve. That's what's going on in the weather. Of course, we'll be here to keep you posted on anything that may develop as we make our way into the new year. But for now, the main issue, it's going to get cold. That's it for now. Have a great day.